Hey, Bev, check into the net for us.
Where are you guys going?
Goodbye, Bev.
Check into the net.
All right, we'll see you guys.
Yep, we'll see you down the road.
Yeah.
We're in.
I'll be shortly behind you.
Okay, good.
You're going to Raiatea?
Yeah.
We're on our way to Raiatea.
Great, have a good trip.
This is Huahini, and this is a lovely bay. It's Bay Dahatu or Dahava or something. I've got it written in my notes. And Iolantha, you can see through our bow here. A little bit drizzly today, not a good sunny day, but what can you do? But it is a lovely horseshoe harbor, and I see I've got rain on the I'm gonna
Hi, you guys.
We'll see you in Bora Bora.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
and there's the reef out there, just surrounded by reef.
See you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be there before the end of the month, I think.
There's
I think so,
Iolantha.
yeah.
Good.
See ya!
So, okay, have some fun.
Iolantha from Massachusetts. And there's the reef all the way around.
Bye.
Any other pictures? This is our third anchorage. It's kind of a nice spot underneath the big mountains of Bora Bora. There's a pretty little church down there in the end of the harbor. The only problem with these anchorages is that you're anchoring 60, 70 feet of water, but we've sort of gotten used to that. We did have two good anchorages down at the south end of the main island and Topu. I think it's Tokua, something like that anyway. And there are the big mountains there. Anyway, we anchored down at the south end twice in about 30 feet, which was really kind of nice. I'll come around and take pictures on the other side, sort of beginning where I stopped. And I won't be able to come all the way around because it goes into the sun, but it's kind of a nice little harbor, not as pretty as the other, and I fortunately don't think we took pictures, but we're on our way tomorrow to, probably pass by the Cooks and maybe Nui, and at least we're going to Tonga, so we'll see. But Marcy left from Bora Bora last Saturday. It's now Wednesday, and we're thinking we'll take off tomorrow. So we'll continue later. And who is all this? This is the Yachty group, huh? That's Mike. We know Mike.
Right.
A Modaki Dan.
To have a bonfire.
Oh, bonfire. Is it the bonfire of the vanities or what?
Bonfire.
Oh, is that right now?
We're going to burn our
We're at the Bora Bora Yacht Club. Here's Ray. She's having a bonfire.
I'm going to have a bonfire.
Bonfire. A bonfire of the vanities. We're in Bora Bora, and we're having a dance of one of the island groups come up, and they're going to be dancing tonight. This whole group of mamas sitting there, they're going to be dancing pretty soon. I'll bring it into focus there. Big deal. Lots of stuff happening here.
In Bora Bora, downtown.
Tonga, we haven't had very many sunny days, so we haven't been taking pictures. But and today isn't a sunny day, but we better get some pictures, or we won't have any pictures of Tonga. But it's really quite a spot. We're in Vava'u, and oh, there must be 100, 150 islands nestled in the group. We've been to about 4 anchorages, just gone by some small islands here, and just there's an anchorage way down there. We just left that. We had that last night. There was a Tongan feast there, and we had a great time. I'm going to turn this off and turn around. There at that spot, it's on the island of Kappa. We had a great time. That's the second Tongan feast we've been to. There's another great anchorage that we stayed the night before last. Ooh, right astern of us, there's one there. It's really a little open to the west, but it was great. We went to another spot that was really very, very protected. I'll sneak out again here. And this is still the island of Kappa, which we're really going right up around. I'll show you a spot where Jim got in the dinghy, and we really just motored by. Unfortunately, with more crew we would have sailed by, but motored by, and he took a picture. We hope it will come out. There's Swallow's Cave, where he got off in the dink and motored out. We'll turn around to the starboard here and go into Neiafu. We're going to try to check out today, and maybe leave tomorrow, the next day, probably Saturday, depending on the weather. So that's a little bit of Vava'u. Neat spot for sailing. Wonderful. Probably, oh geez, there must be 50 great anchorages, and we haven't been done any snorkeling yet because it's been cold and a little bit rainy, but can't have everything for Neiafu in the Vava'u group of Tonga. And this is the main harbor. We're probably going to leave tomorrow if the weather's right. We're looking at the entrance. This is where we come in. I think I saw a boat coming in, but maybe we can't. Yeah, there we go. Way over there. And you come in and go over to the main harbor dock and check in, which at the moment there's a large yongaret. I think I passed her. There we go. And Alona, who are friends of ours, they just came in. I'll sort of back off here so you can see most of the harbor. It's not too high around. There is I passed the one mountain right there called Flat Top. Tuvalu, I think it is. Anyway, and this is the main harbor. It's we've been here about 2 weeks. Pretty dirty in town. The main road is pretty much dirt. I guess they're going to pave it one day. You can see the dark clouds. It rained very hard yesterday. It's rained an awful lot since we've been here. That's the moorings and Don Coleman's yard. We're on one of his Don Coleman's moorings. Moorings charters run right out of there too, right next door. There's the Paradise International Hotel down there, and then another lovely restaurant that just closed called the Bellevue. And way at the other end of the harbor are Iolante and Half Moon, who just came in yesterday, and unfortunately we're leaving, but we'll catch up with them another time. But this is Neiafu Harbor, and that's it. We'll take off for Fiji probably tomorrow. A little change from usual. There's been getting towels. We're at the Fijian Resort. Just arrived. We're at the pool. They left the boat for a day, for night. Unusual. We're right at the reef. You can see the reef crashing behind. I'll go down by us probably the end of this week, next week. Not many harbors we can get in. But we thought we'd just do this and then see the Vava'u Island a little bit more, and so we rented a car, and here we are. And we're at the Fijian Resort. That's something new for us. That's looking out the harbor. I don't know. We have to go look on the chart, see if we can get in. Looks like it would be a nice place to stop on as we go down. That's looking west, going towards New Caledonia, or at least down to the west of the island anyway. New and different. We have rented a car for 2 days, and we decided we'd go west down the island of Fiji and stop at the resort, and we're at the Fijian Resort Hotel. Quite a nice spot. There's the entrance, lobby, and spent the night, left the boat on the hook over in Suva. Got to do something different now and then. Really is a gorgeous spot though. Drive you around these little buses there, you can see. I think they're biggest resort on the island, about 400 and some odd rooms, and it's out on a little island. Kind of neat place. Lobby, just like every other hotel, but something new and different for us. Jim's busy waiting for the car. And on we go, back to the boat.